Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today I'm going to do my January empties, and I'm going to call it just empties, not favorites this time, because I know that some of you are curious about what candles I've burned, so I'm just going to share that. I didn't really pick out any favorites. I actually hadn't been feeling good until today, so I hadn't burnt anything, and I hadn't done anything much with picking out favorites in the last few days just because I felt like crumb, but I'm feeling a lot better now, and I thought that I would share my empties because I want to get this thrown away, frankly. So the first thing that I will show you is this jar. It's a cinnamon and clove bud scented candle by White Barn. If you can see, one of them burnt out before the other two did, and it was, I can't smell it so much now, but this was a very strong cinnamon and clove scent. It was a very nice scent. It was very strong though. I have it in my scrapbook room, and I would say, you know, people say, oh, it's great in the bedroom or it's great in the bathroom. This is probably, I don't know how big of a room this is, so it's probably 12 by 14, I'm guessing, and it definitely filled up the room and then some. So it had a good throw and it was nice. It still has about an inch left, but it kind of burnt itself out, especially when that one wouldn't relight. I thought, well, maybe I'm just done. And then now when I smell it, I don't really smell anything. So I think it's just done. So, yeah, that's kind of disappointing. I like it when they burn all the way down because then you feel like you got your money's worth. But that's the only thing that I can say was a disappointment. I like the red. I like the glass. I don't know that I'll keep it for anything because I keep too much stuff. So there's that. And then I used, this was a free wax melt sample from Cricket Creates, and you can find her on Facebook. And this was in the scent Fresh Bamboo, and it was a nice clean scent. It was a melt I burnt in our bathroom. It was fine. Front Porch Candle Company Marshmallow Sugar Cookie Dough. This was awesome. I really liked this one a lot. I really like the Front Porch brand. I think that they do a good job. This one, I have no idea what brand it was. It's one of the things I don't like about some of these. It was warm vanilla sugar. I wasn't very impressed, honestly, so I can't tell you to get it or not to get it because I don't even know who it's from, so I'm not going to feel bad about that one. Butterscotch Maple Cream. This was all right. It didn't have a very good throw. It was Better Homes and Gardens. I got it at Walmart. I can smell it. I could smell the butterscotch in the maple, and it smells nice, but it didn't have a very good throw. The Goose Creek Wax. This was Tuscan Vineyard. This one I burnt right close to the beginning of the new year, and it was very nice. It was a nice vineyard smell and grapey. I liked that a lot, and it actually lasted longer than the 24 hours. I probably burnt this for about, I don't know, I'm going to say, well, I say 24 hours. That's not true. I usually burn them for a day and then they're about done, about 9 hours. So this probably lasted about 20 hours total in burn time. The firewood, if I remember right, this one wasn't anything too impressive. It was decent. It wasn't that great. Cozy Cabin, the same. Now the Blue Spruce one, this one was better. It had a nice pine smell, and it lasted, and it had a nice throw. Oh, here's a couple more. This one was Merry Christmas from Country Candle. This is a daylight candle, and I did like this one. But again, I don't think it had much throw to it. And this one was a Fortune Cookie Soap. It's called Wax Tart in the Loop, and it was supposed to smell like Fruit Loops. No throw at all. And the Fortune Cookie Soap Company is really cutesy, and actually I'm burning another one, or I burnt another one called Glitz and Glamour, and it's got all this glitter on it. I was hoping that you could see that. That's why I left it in the container, so you could see how much glitter there was. It's lots of glitter, and it was fun, but I don't know that it smelled like anything when it was burning. Let's do more of these bags. The Apples and Maple Bourbon by Country Lane Keepsakes. This was nice. I had this in the bathroom again. It was a good scent. It did its job. Blueberry Crunch. This was really good. This is by the Front Porch Candle Company. This was really good at the beginning, and then I would say it didn't last the full 9 hours. It probably lasted about 5 or 6, and then it kind of dwindled away. But it was a very nice scent when it was going good. Blueberry Apple Pie a la Mode. This is a Front Porch Candle Company, and I don't really remember much about this one, so I'm going to say it was about the same. And this one was a Blue Sugar Cotton Candy Caramel Kettle Corn scent, and I liked the scent a lot. I don't know exactly what, I mean, I could pick out the kettle corn for sure. I know it was very sweet, and I liked this one a lot, so that was a favorite. Another one from Front Porch Candle Company was the Pumpkin Blueberry Blend. I think I was kind of into the blueberry mood for a little bit, and this was again very nice. It wasn't as good as the other one, but it was very nice. This one was marshmallow, and it had a very subtle sweet smell, but it did have a nice throw. It had a throw probably at least filled my room a little bit into the hallway. It was very nice. I would definitely get this one again. So it was just plain marshmallow, and I really enjoyed that it had such a great throw. This one was the Front Porch Candle Company, and it was the Caramel Pumpkin Swirl Salted Caramel Cupcakes, and it still smells good on, you know, smelling it. It smells like there's something caramel being made or something, and it smells really good, but I wasn't real impressed with the throw on that one. Country Lane Sweepstakes. This was Keepsakes. This was called Sugar Milk, and honestly, I couldn't smell it. I don't know if it was just me. Nobody else was home that day when I was burning it or melting it, and I couldn't smell it. Even when I smell the package, I smell apple, which I think was just because it was probably next to something appley. So I don't know what sugar milk is supposed to smell like exactly, but it smelled like nothing. So that was, I mean, it was fine, but it was nothing. And Haley's Heavenly Scents. This one was in cotton candy frosting. This is my favorite cotton candy frosting that I have found so far. It actually smelled like cotton candy. I could pick up the cotton candy even sitting, you know, 10 feet away from it. Oh, it still smells good. I can smell that there was cotton candy, you know, scent. It was very nice. I might even, before I throw this away, write down this so that, or maybe I'll just pull this off if I can, because it was lovely. I really liked the scent, and I would definitely want more of these. I know that this was a scent that I'm trying to find, and cotton candy frosting. Somebody had even said, try cotton candy frosting, and they were right, because it is way better than just regular cotton candy. I don't know why. But there we go. Let's see. I also did this Lasting Scent Candle Pine Cone Garland. It's a soy wax candle. I don't know who it was by. I don't know who to give this credit for, but this smelled, I remember it being so melty, but it did smell really good. It smelled very, in my opinion, it was very, oh, what's the word? Spruce, like pine scented. Cinnamon Bark. This is the Kringle Company. It was very good also, just nothing spectacular. Then I have a few centerpieces that I used, or a couple centerpieces. Oh, and then, hold on, let me do these first. So this was Monkey Bread by Haley's, HHS, Haley's Heavenly Scents. This was very good also. I liked that a lot. And this was Peppermint Cocoa by Kringle. I actually had to stop this probably 2 or 3 hours in because it smelled very pepperminty, very cocoa-y, and it was just too much for me. So I had to stop it, and then I restarted it. After I restarted it and it remelted, it wasn't quite as scented. It didn't seem. And it was better the second time, in my opinion, because the first time it just had such a strong chocolate scent that it was getting to me. But I mean, it was nice. It just, after a little bit, it was just too much. So yeah, whew, I had to turn that one. That one had a great throw. Vanilla Cupcake from Yankee. Decent, just decent. Lilac Blossoms, decent. And Black Cherry, a little less than decent. And by that, I mean that it didn't have a very good throw and it didn't last very long. And the Lilac Blossoms and the Vanilla Cupcake, they had an okay throw. It wasn't great, and they didn't last very long. And this was by Scentsy. This is Camu Camu. I don't know if they still sell this scent, but it is a very, like, pina colada meet laundry clean smell. That's what it smells like to me. And it's good. It's not my favorite scent, so I can't really blame the scent on the usage. It had a decent throw where, you know, I could smell it in my room for sure, and it had a decent scent. I would not repurchase this scent though. It's not my favorite. So there we go. Those are my empties for January. I just started an empty for February because I have not been home to burn things, and then when I was home I was sick and didn't want to burn things. So I will probably have a lot more, well, hopefully, but this was a lot for me for a month, so this was a ton. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you this so that I could throw this stuff away. But thank you guys for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.